Hello, it's Andrew Larson's Film Review Channel, and I've just seen another fantastic movie in the theaters. This one's fucking the Bob Burger movie. I get a little thing. So Bob Burger, this is the first 2D animated movie to come out of Disney in like over a decade. I like musicals. I like cartoons. Had to go see it. Not a huge fan of the program. I've only seen about half a season. Binge watched half a season during one of the worst times of my life. Dark times. But I'm not going to hold that against it. I'm slightly familiar with the show. I know a couple of the recurring characters. Teddy, the landlord. Sam Cedar. I'm much more familiar with home movies. Love home movies. Back in middle school, I used to walk around with a home movie shirt on, strutting around, headphones on, listening to Eugene Merman comedy albums. Love Eugene Merman. He's my favorite part of this show, Bob's Burgers. Of course, Home Movies was co-created by Lauren Bouchard. He was the creator of Home Movies that didn't pose for Playgirl magazine, the one that nobody likes. He went on to make Bob Burger. Shit blew up. It's fucking like 13 seasons in. Everybody loves this shit. And like I said, I came to it because I'm going to see a cartoon movie in the theaters. I don't care what it's about. Better than Big Mouth. Spoiler-free review. Yeah, it was better than the Simpsons movie. I could see if you were a fan of the show, you'd probably like this movie. It wasn't horrible. A musical, a murder mystery. The murder mystery was predictable. The musical parts weren't like good, but they were funny. You know, it wasn't not good songs, but funny songs. And there were a lot of laughs from like the song structures changed a lot. There were only like three musical numbers. Not a bad movie musical. As far as adaptations, theatrical film adaptations of adult animated shows, this is no Beavis and Butthead Do America. It's no South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. It's no Aqua Teen Hunger Force : movie film for theaters. All three of those, pure auteurist visions. This movie was co-directed by showrunner Lauren Bouchard, but I still don't think we can call it an auteurist vision. More of a crass commercial product, but as such, better than the Simpsons movie. Spoiler review? Not much to spoil. Pretty underwhelming of a plot. I solved the mystery before you were supposed to. I'm sure most of you will. I was pleasantly surprised by how few musical numbers there were because I saw this was a musical. Pretty basic. Adapt a cartoon to a movie, turn it into a musical. Didn't go as far as some of the better ones. Like I said, it's no South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. I saw it in a theater full of people. No one clapped at the end. They laughed, but they didn't laugh as much as I would have thought because these are probably big Bob Burger fans. I thought it was a well-made movie. I'm glad Lauren Bouchard got to make his movie of his stupid show that everybody loves. And I'm glad to have seen a cartoon movie on the big screen with a bunch of people in the theater because so rare. I just wish it wasn't Bob Burger. It's so ugly. It's ugly and it's just so basic. Such basic humor. But I laughed a couple of times. Most of the laughs came from the landlord and his family. Very few laughs come from the main cast of characters. I don't like that the wife is played by a man. I don't like it at all. It's sexist. It's ugly. It's wrong. It's not funny. I like Eugene Merman. Not a huge Kristen Shaw fan. I don't know the rest of the cast. H. John Benjamin. I mean, I liked him when I was 12. Getting a little old. Voicing the same voice every time on these stupid shows. It's so basic, so normal, and everybody loves it, and I don't get it. Probably give this one something like a 77 out of 100, a C+. Compared to the Simpsons movie, I'd give that about a C-. The Simpsons movie, very, very dismal compared to the show, especially the show at its peak. Like I said, I'm not a huge Bob Burger fan, but this seemed much closer in quality to the show at its whatever highest functioning level. I assume fans of the series, like I said, would not be disappointed by whatever this was. I didn't get any of the fan service, I guess. If there was any, I didn't understand it. I was afraid the Simpsons movie, of course, one of the worst parts of that movie is the Lisa storyline. And I was afraid the character of Tina in this movie was going to have a storyline like that. I don't want to see little kid romances in the movie. Thankfully, that was only about 2 minutes of the movie. Fast moving, not too much that was terrible to sit through. I wasn't mad. Hopefully this movie does good, and we get to see movies that I actually want to see, like a cartoon that's not ugly. But for real, I mean, I don't want to hate on this movie too much because of what it represents, but why Bob Burger? Why? I hate fast food. Let's get this patty started. It was a packed theater. I was sitting right in between two people. I was sitting to my right was a family with a little kid, and to my left, fucking stoner couple, fat lady and a stoner guy eating food. That's the kind of shit that you'd expect when you go see something like this. Seriously, Bob Burger, I would have rather have seen a Family Guy movie than Bob Burger. Make King of the Hill. Give Mike Judge money. Have Mike Judge make a new movie. I'd rather see Mike Judge make a new live action movie than see a Bob Burger movie. But that defeats the purpose. We need more animation. We need more animation that's not this though. But hopefully this does really great in the movie theaters and we get more cartoon movies later on. Good ones. That aren't C+. C+ for this movie, on one hand, I think it's really ugly. And I don't like Bob Burger all that much. So, it's a good, well-made movie. I was expecting it to be. I was expecting it to be a well-made movie. Lauren Bashard, he got the chance to make a fucking movie out of his stupid TV show. He better make it good. And I mean, really, if you're looking at it that way, he didn't hit it out of the park. It's just what you'd expect. I would never watch this movie again. Definitely doesn't make me want to go back and watch more of the TV show. It was a really dark time in my life when I watched this show. I was eating ice cream, drinking, trying to drive, tried to kill one of my friends, and watched half a season of Bob Burger. Once I got over that depression, I never turned the Hulu back on. And this is the first time Bob Burger has popped back up in my life since then. It's just so ugly. It's just so... why do the characters have to look like that? They all look like penises. One of the reasons that this show is cut on, at least in my opinion, is, you know, it makes people feel good. Because it's like, it's not that offensive of a show. And it kind of has like a heart. But, I don't know, it's kind of, some of the humor is mean-spirited. I don't think it has the same kind of heart as The Simpsons did during its prime. I don't think it really does have much of an authentic heart. I think Bob's Burger is a pretty manufactured sitcom. And I think this is a pretty manufactured film. You could just be told there's a Bob's Burger movie, and you could close your eyes, and then just 5 seconds later, you've seen the movie. That's it. I didn't need to watch it. I didn't need to sit in that theater and smell the smells of the people next to me, smell their food. I didn't need to do that. I could have stayed home and watched Bob Burger. But of course I wouldn't do that. Because I'm not stupid. I'm not a sick person. Anyways, it was a good movie. I'd give it a C+.